I rise today in strong support of the Small Business Innovation Research Act, and I want to congratulate and thank our distinguished chair, the senator from Louisiana, for her leadership and advocacy for small business. I was pleased to join with her as we worked very hard last fall to pass the Small Business Jobs Act to create more capital for small businesses to be able to grow and thrive and start a new business, expand their business. The 8 different tax cuts that were in that proposal as well are beginning to take effect and help our small businesses. This particular bill in front of us is one more opportunity for us to partner with small businesses who are on the cutting edge of new innovations and new ideas. We just passed a patent change and to update our patent laws last week, and I'm very proud that the one satellite patent office in the country is in Detroit because we're in the heart of innovation and new technologies. Well, we need to make sure that our small businesses are able to compete successfully and have the partnership dollars they need to be able to create these new innovations, and that's what this legislation does. We know that small businesses create 2/3 of all new jobs in America. Our top priority should be working with them to create an environment so small businesses can thrive and create jobs. And I have to say, even in our wonderful automobile industry, which is roaring back, Mr. President, the majority of our jobs are in the small and medium-sized suppliers. So it's very much about small business, medium-sized businesses. This particular program was first created by President Reagan in 1982, and it has helped literally tens of thousands of small businesses create jobs, new ideas, new innovations in our economy. We have led the way in a variety of military and communications and healthcare innovations. It's been extremely successful, and in fact, small business tech firms have participated in SBIR producing 38% of our patents. 38% of America's patents have come from small businesses involved in the tech sector, partnering with the federal government on new innovative opportunities. 13 times more patents than coming from large businesses. So this is a big deal. This is very much about out-innovating in a global economy so we can compete globally and create jobs. Our small businesses in the tech sector employ about 40% of our scientists and engineers, and they've produced 25% of our nation's crucial innovations over the last 3 decades. Now, unfortunately, this important partnership has been allowed to nearly lapse and have to be reauthorized 10 different times in the last 3 years, over and over again, for just a few months at a time. And it's impossible for small businesses to plan for the future and to be able to create those innovative investments and partnerships without a long-term view. And so we have in front of us a bill that would reauthorize this important partnership for the next 8 years and give some opportunity to look a little bit more long-term, which I think is also very critical. Mr. President, we have many, many outstanding small businesses that are partnering right now with our universities, with our federal agencies to create jobs and new innovations. One of those outstanding entities is Cybernet Systems in Ann Arbor, a leader in American research and development in medical and defense fields. They are one of the largest small business innovative research contract winners because of their success. They've added now up to 60 employees and they have had 30 patents as a result of the SBIR program. Another important entity is NeoWave in Lansing, Michigan, a high-tech business specializing in superconducting particle accelerators. They have been doubling, and in talking to them today, are going to be tripling their workforce because of the new innovations that have been created, and they have now been nominated for the National SBIR Business of the Year. And finally, just one other important part of our economy in Michigan and nationally as we look to alternatives to bring down gas prices by having better competition for alternatives, initiatives, alternative energy through battery technology and electric vehicles, has been aided by the small business program in front of us today. As an example, A123 Batteries is a company that has received SBIR support. And I was very pleased in September of last year to join with them when they opened the largest lithium-ion battery manufacturing plant in North America in Livonia, Michigan, and they are now creating 400 jobs. So I could go on and on, Mr. President. I will not in the interest of time, but focusing on small business, focusing on innovation, new technologies will create jobs, allow us to outcompete in a global economy, and allow us to grow our economy. And we in Michigan are very proud to be helping to lead the way.